Dr. Jaffe, is magnesium bisglycinate a good form of magnesium to supplement? And why or why not? And if you could follow up with commenting on how the forms of magnesium in our PERC products are a better choice.
Well, there are many, quote, better forms of magnesium, including the double glycine bisglycinate. Because most of the commercial magnesium is the oxide carbonate sulfate, ground up rocks that have 3, 4, 5% bioavailability. So the 1/3 bioavailability of the bisglycinates and the other better forms, the ones that are soluble and physiologic. Notice that I specified that 1/3 of the dose of the bisglycinate gets in through the ion channel and 2/3 remains in the intestines. And if you give as much as I would recommend of the bisglycinate or any of those forms, people will have diarrhea and they won't be happy. Because 1/3 gets in through the ion channel, 2/3 stays in the intestines. That's life. The reason that we have the global patents on enhanced uptake and retention of magnesium is because of the choline citrate secret sauce that we combine with the multiple better forms of magnesium. And in the studies we've been able to do thus far, in essence, we are seeing 100% uptake, not 33% uptake. So you triple the uptake, you don't have the adverse effect of hypermotility and diarrhea and cramps, because the choline citrate makes the difference. Now, could you use choline citrate with the bisglycinate? Yes, but you'll get more elemental magnesium from our forms, 110 milligrams per capsule. 2 capsules is 220, and a teaspoon of choline citrate, and you do that as many times a day as needed based on your urine pH on rising. So bisglycinate is being widely promoted as a novel form. You may hear about magnesium pidolate, magnesium taurate, magnesium threonate, magnesium proline has been used as a counter ion for magnesium. Almost any amino acid can be. And the counter ion in regard to magnesium, that is the bisglycinate or the citrate or the ascorbate, whatever is on the other side, the negative charge to balance the positive charge of the magnesium. It turns out we use the forms that have more magnesium per unit weight with the enhancement of uptake due to the novel nanodroplet technology that we have patented globally. So always emphasize the choline citrate whenever you're talking about magnesium, and let people know that we use the high bioavailability magnesium to start with, and then we triple the uptake with the help of the choline citrate, and then you correct the choline deficiency, which is so epidemic in America today that the Department of Defense Natick Nutrition Unit may add a choline supplement to the MRE, the meals ready to eat that the soldiers eat out in the field. So the choline enhances the uptake, the citrate alkalinizes and energizes and enhances the cell function. And I think too often the discussion is about, well, my bisglycinate is better than your malate or whatever. And there are slight nuances to each different form, each counter ion form of the magnesium. But the part that I think we somehow, as much as we do, I think we need to emphasize more that the pairing of the PERC Mag Plus Guard with the choline citrate is unique and proven in the sense of outcome studies. So anytime there's a new form, I remember, for example, when magnesium malate was the rage, and then someone brought out magnesium citrate, and someone else brought out magnesium succinate, or glycinate, or bisglycinate. But that that takes the discussion off the important point, which is 1/3 of the dose at most gets in, 2/3 stays in the intestines unless you use PerkMag Plus Guard with choline citrate.